This is another episode of True 7, and I'm Devorjae. And today I'm going to be talking about the number 3 and its vibration and its significance in the world. And as far as even life path and just the destiny number and just altogether what 3 represents in its energy and its symbolism. Um, so 3 comes right after 2, and the trail starts from singularity, which is 1, and goes into duality, which is 2. And then 3 basically represents the outer world, the equation, what everything equals up to, a balance, creation in itself. It's literally the experience number. It's the human experience number. It's literally within science represents equation and solution. Threes are very creative and spontaneous and solve issues usually very quickly with their just creative mindset, creative instinct. So even when 3 is double 33, it's a master number, and that's a very rare number set to have within your numbers. But when you do have it, you are very much going to be a world influencer and change the world within the thinking realm and mind realm. Like people such as Muhammad Ali, he's a 33. Jesus was a 33. So, or Yahweh, whatever name you want to give him. Anywho, but certain number sets, within numerology will equal out to 3. And 3 has different octane numbers. Uh, but anywho, like I was saying, 3 represents creation and experience and the coming together. When you even think about the triangle is the creation shape, which has 3 points, 3 circles at that 3 circles, and 3 circles within a triangle shape represents logic and reason. That's the symbol of logic and reason, and it is this plus this equals this. It's just the steps, the the how things happen. It's just that's what 3 represents. Um, Even more points to hit with 3. Even when you look at the number 3, 3 is pretty much 2 circles put put on each other and cut in half, which would look like an 8 when you put 2 circles together, but it's 8 cut in half. It looks like a 3. And then if you see what an 8 is or know what 2 circles look like, that represents infinity. So that half point 3 also like represents pretty much you being, it's like the duality of the time continuum of your pretty much the outer and the inner, that exchange through your personal being into the outer world, or even um, the things that are also outside this realm, other people pretty much, and other beings. The connection, there's for there to be a connection has to be 3. Life starts in 3s. The Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, the Trinity, all those things follow within 3. You need a source. You need a singular energy, a singular point, pure energy, which 1 goes into Aries and everything, and fire, spirit, energy 1, and then once that energy becomes physical, that's dual. There's 2 counterparts, and that's 2. That's recognizing something out of itself that's different. Um, the lower polarities, higher polarities, masculine, feminine, 2, and then you get into 3, which is everything. Like I said, the manifestation of friction coming together, molecules, interaction, frequency algorithms, stuff meshing together and creating grids and creating shapes. And that's 3rd dimension. That's when you create a dimension and depth and shape, pretty much. So that's why 3 is the creation number, making a triangle, which makes the pretty much like a sperm head. So I don't want to. I've talked about other videos and got into that, all the alchemy within that. But anywho, yeah, you need a source, Father. You need a spirit, like the circuits that head out of the source, like the sprouts of energy that come out of a source energy, and then it has to have a end point to kind of to equate, to physicalize, and that's the sun. That's you representing the physicality, the sun, the actual sun that reflects down on this realm, like out here, becoming a physical thing, reflecting light and casting it upon this plane, making things solid, which are, holographic, tapping in on holographic. So the sun reflects, and also the sun, talking about the Son of God, Jesus or Yahweh, which is you also being a son of God in the same way, which represents the physical experience, just like Jesus went through, that you're supposed to follow and go through. And all these spiritual messengers have said the same thing. But the Trinity is one of the most alchemical, historic symbols like in life, and it's pure creation. It's a creation symbol, triangle. And you need the eternal circular energy, which is a singular point, to even do anything. But yeah, man, that's just a sprout on numbers and equations and alchemy and breakdown of pretty much creation within three. And that's what three is all about. Three is all about the creation process. Pretty much that's what three is. I'm trying to think of even more points to hit on with three. Threes kind of coordinate a little bit with I don't want to, because five is the Gemini energy, but it also three equates within the zodiac chart to pretty much like Jupiter, and so kind of like Sagittarius in a bit. But three is, like I said, since it's about equations and figuring out, it's all about expansion. So that's why Jupiter is all about spreading and experiencing as much as it goes, going back into three being the human experience. So with me, I don't have any threes in my personal personality chart, but I was asked to do this three video, so I really can't give that many points on within the life path of with threes heading on. But for the most part, from my basic knowledge of what a three is and what its vibration is it can go into social marketing work. It can go into pretty much a lot of entrepreneurial jobs. Threes probably would be business advisors, bankers. Equations. They'll be easy with money and numbers and whatnot. So, but pretty much from that three energy, you can get that these are very creative people. It's what happens after the spark, and I hope that this three video can help down and get to understanding of that number, vibration, and carry on to even more of whys and answering questions. But I have some more numerology videos coming up. I've been getting requests to do information on just different numbers, and I hope that this video can help somebody out there, and that this number three, you can seek, some kind of coolness, like, oh, I like being a three. That makes me feel creative and feel like, oh, whatever. But anywho, running out of information to give on that. So I hope y'all have a great day, a pleasant day. If you have any questions or any requests, just keep them coming. I'm Devorjae, True 7. Bye-bye.